Hi y'all, it's Lynette with Charmed Grammy Crochet. Welcome to my channel. I'm trying to find a place to put my glasses. Welcome to my channel. Today is April 25th, 2020. This is Charm Chatter number 47. And it's just some acquisitions. I don't have anything finished since, yesterday. Started something new. So that's kind of funny. I have to have like a to-go project, and the shawl that I'm making is like quite ridiculous. Not the pattern, nothing to do with the pattern. I did buy the pattern, and so y'all know I'm not much of a pattern reader, like beyond not even beginner. So that being said, there's a tutorial which I've linked in the previous video, and the tutorial is for making a child size. She has it in lots of different sizes, but she makes the tutorial in the child size. If you want a larger than child size, and she gives you the sizes and information in the video for the child sizes and on her Ravelry page, I think. But if you want adult sizes, you need to buy the pattern. Okay, no problem. I'm going to buy the pattern. We're going to try this out. So I made a start of a child size just to see if I could do it. And I'm like, okay, I got this. So then I'm going to do it without the tutorial. Great. I did really, really well till we got to the armholes, because this is like a shawl sweater, and it actually has sleeves. I am not going to make the sleeves for my summer shawl. If I was even though it would be, it's got the pattern has trebles and space, treble, space, treble, space. I don't want to give the pattern details away, but it's got a lacy row to it. Every other row is a lacy row. So I think it won't be, it would be really nice as a sweater, spring, fall, summer, maybe with sleeves. I'm really enjoying the pattern. So I think that this one for sure, I don't want to put sleeves on. I'm 95% sure. Maybe once I'm done, I'll change my mind and add sleeves. But I'm thinking more no. I'm thinking I would like to wear it over like shorts and a tank. And I don't think I want sleeves on it, because I tend to be, like even around the campfire, the fire will keep my arms warm. We'll see. I'm going to make one for Maddie for sure. And I'm not, again, I'm iffy on the sleeves. For summer beach cover up, not sure if I want sleeves or not. We'll get through the whole pattern. So anyway, back to the pattern. It's get to the part that I did not follow in the tutorial. I'm like, oh no. So here I am, laptop with my pattern, because the pattern is like 26 pages long. I need like 2 pages, and probably I could figure out how to do that. I used to know how to do that, like when I worked in an office. But right now, I just want to continue crocheting, so I don't want to deal with figuring that out again. Our printer is Wi-Fi, so I mean that's easy, right? But Chloe was here for that week, and she was doing her schoolwork, and she set her laptop up to the printer. So I don't know what all it's going to involve. Maybe nothing. Probably nothing is involved to make my laptop print off the printer too. But again, I just want to continue crocheting, and I don't want to have to take a break and deal with whatever might happen to print out the pages that I need. I will do that tomorrow when Chloe will be over. They do come over on Sundays. They are our pretty much only social outlet. And be it right or wrong, once school is over, they'll probably be here more than they will be at home. They'll probably be staying here most of the time. Pool will be open. They'll swim, They'll give them something to do while we're still social distancing with people that don't semi-live in your house. So that's what I'm saying about that. Anyway, I'm going to have Chloe help me print out the pages that I want, or her mom, either one. So in the meantime, I've got my laptop balancing on the edge of my of my couch, and I've got my phone, and I've got my crochet, and it's a hot mess. As my daughter would say, a real shit show going on here, right? So I do what I think I'm supposed to do, and I'm just gonna. I started with just trying to follow the pattern and think that I can get it, and actually I didn't do too bad. But when you get to the center of the shawl, and she says in the pattern that your center stitch is gonna now move at this point when you put, because of whatever. So mine moved like 6 stitches to the other side, and I'm like, oh shoot, I think I did something wrong. To say the least. Well, as it turns out, the previous day when I was crocheting, I fell asleep, and because it got late and I was still crocheting, I'm gonna do this. I was so excited about it, and I kind of dozed, and I woke up like an hour and a half later at 3:30 in the morning. And I apparently forgot which. I thought that I was further in the pattern than what I was. So when I picked it back up the next day, and now I get to the row that's going to be the armhole, and I'm going to try this all on my own, I was 2 rows short. So that meant a lot of frogging, to say the least. So that got put on the side burner for a minute, and so we had to make a run out, and we were going to go out to the campground and check on the camper because it was going to be nice. And so we were getting ready to go, and I had to come up with something to crochet in the car. The camper's an hour drive, and my daughter had borrowed the weed whacker. Well, actually, we went over there to fix her lawnmower, and we took the weed whacker, and we forgot it. So my husband wanted the weed whacker for the campground. I know it's not open yet, and we have to social distance and all of that. It's not open, but you can go there, park in the parking lot, and walk to your campsite. And as a permanent site owner or renter, whatever you want to call it, we have to maintain the grounds, the lot, and it hasn't been cut at all. So where it's like, let's just take it's a nice day, let's take it right out there, and I'll weed whack everything down real quick. He didn't want to take because you have to walk, and we're from the entrance to the campground to our camper is like we're in the far opposite corner. We're not gonna like push our lawnmower all the way across the campground, but he will carry the weed whacker. So that's the plan. We're going to go out there. I need so all of this to say that I need a travel project. I'm not taking the shawl that I cannot figure out how to put the armholes together on, and I can't take my laptop. But with the laptop and the, between the laptop and the phone, I did get it right, and I got past the armholes row. So that I need a project that I can take in the car. The other project that I'm like actively working is the Solomon's Knot top, and I'm not going to do that in the car. It's too flimsy, and the car's too jostly, and stuff slides when you turn, and I need something easy. So I started another neon blanket, Granny Squares, because I'm giving the one to Avery. She claimed it. I'm going to give it to her. So I still want one for the camper. I'm like, shoot, now I got to work on that sucker. So I started that as my travel project. And I got it all together, and we were going to eat lunch real quick. We had to go out to Amanda's to get the weed whacker, and then we're going to drive out. So we're going to be in the car for several hours. We decided to eat. We're going to grab quick lunch, and I put a heat and eat in the microwave, and it died. So now we have to get a new microwave. We did not go out to the campgrounds. We did order one from Best Buy, but that was a whole it's an over the stove microwave. It has to fit in the slot. So that was a whole debacle trying to figure out what to do. So anyway, I did work on the new blanket, but but we never did make it out to the campground. So this has been a long to do about really nothing. Well, I don't have anything to show you, but that's what's happening. That's what's happening in my world. So on the last video, I was so excited I was going to finish the video and go to Joann's because I found that there's an open Joann's. I want to buy big twist yarn in enough quantity in the deep red color to make another blanket that I need to make. I want to buy all the yarn that I need for that blanket, which I do not have enough. You know, reds, the blanket is going to be the majority of it's going to be red, and then it's going to have black and white in it. And black and white I have, but the big twist yarn is on sale for $1.99. And I'm like, I'm going to just buy it all in the same yarn, and then there's no, will it match, whatever. And I need enough red, because reds, you know, you can have, reds have issues, you know, matchy issues. You can't necessarily mix one store's red, one brand's red from another brand's red. And so I want it all to be the same red, so I know it's all the same. And I'm going to buy that Naco yarn that they had for $1.50, and I'm so excited about that. I want to see the colors because I want to match it up to what I have. And I get there and I'm searching all over, and the big twist was on sale for $1.99. They did not have black, not one skein of black in the whole store, and they had 2 skeins of the deep red. They had a lot of the bright red, like a Christmas red, but I don't want a bright red. I want it to be a deeper red than that. They don't have any. Well, they had 2 skeins. I want 4 because I want to make sure I have enough. And they would order, but they wouldn't ship it to my house. I'm like, you know, I've come here. Well, we can get it in from another store. It'll be a couple days. You can come back out. It's a half-an-hour drive. I'm supposed to be staying at home. This is not helping me. And you won't ship it to my house. And the Naco yarn, she says, well, that's only online. It did not say that in the ad. She also let me know that I could go to another store that's a 45-minute drive. And they may or may not be open. I'm like, really? I'm not trying to, you know, whine and complain, but if you have a store that's open and you're doing all this social distancing, which they are not wearing masks. I was really surprised by that. And they did not have plexiglass at their cashiers like the grocery stores do. I was really shocked by that. And that's what the norm has been in our state of Ohio. And she said that the health department had been there the day before and they were fine with their setups. And I'm not arguing with it. I mean, I forgot to wear my mask, so I forgot it. Don't tell Roy. And I have a hard time wearing one. So if I have to go back to work and wear a mask, I don't know how I'm going to do that because I have a hard time breathing in those masks. So anyway, I was just shocked that the store was open and they weren't enforcing that. Fine with me. But anyway, I was very disappointed in Joann's because you would think that since I came out to the store and they cannot fulfill what I want, that they would just ship it to my house, particularly during this. And I couldn't order it online. I tried to do that first. Order the big twist online and have it shipped to my house so I don't have to go out at all. You couldn't ship it at $1. It was not coming up $1.99. It was coming up $2.79, and they were not. It was only store pickup. They weren't allowing you to ship it. I'm like, you're making this really hard. So to say the least, I bought at Joann's these. I bought Red Heart. They were on sale. They were, I think, $2.79. But these are my favorite Red Heart colors. This is Amethyst, and I just totally love this particular purple. It's a lot prettier in person than what it's showing up on here. And this Pretty in Pink, I think I have a couple of these already, but this is Avery's favorite pink, and she loves these two colors together, and she is one of my, and I don't know why these two, look at the size differences here, guys. I don't understand that. They, I'm sure, have the same amount of yarn. Maybe they do not. Let's see. I mean, they're both Red Heart Super Savers, so you'd think they'd have 364 yards. 364 yards. This one's wound together much tighter. But look at the size difference. That's pretty funny. But Avery loves these two colors, and she does love having Grammy make her stuff. I don't think her parents so much care, but she loves having stuff. So I did buy one of each of those because I wanted to. I loved them, and they had them. And I, you know, Ryan, the Yarn Hag Ryan, has a tutorial on how to make row counters, and I want one. So I decided that I would look for stuff to make row counters, and I purchased stuff to make stitch markers. In the past, I purchased a kit from Amazon. I showed you this before. And I made a couple of stitch markers. I don't know where I put them to show you. I thought they were in here, but they're not. I put them probably with my other stitch markers. I don't know. But I did make a couple. They're not here. I don't know what to tell you. But I bought stuff for making stitch markers. I bought these beads. Of course, they're purple because, you know, that's my color. And I bought bigger pins because the ones that came in my kit are itty bitty and they're really hard to work with. So I bought bigger ones to make a longer stitch marker. And let me show you. I bought these elephants. And I had these elephants. And I had these elephants. Because stitch markers for me are going to have elephants. And I had these purples. And I have some, which I cannot find right now either, some little diamond ones. So with the stitch markers I got, or when I bought the jewelry kit, I got all this stuff. And the little tiny pins and jump rings and all that stuff that you need for stitch markers. But see how teeny these are? I don't want to drop it. Teeny tiny. It is big enough that you can put one of these little elephants on it, and like a pin at each end. One of the this size elephants will go on there. I did not try the big ones. I only made like 3 stitch markers. I was just playing, and I haven't. I started the tutorial because I have a box of. I can't get this to close. Hold on. Close, my friend. Thank you. I have a big, huge thing of beads from a while back from other craft projects. You know, plastic beads to make the row counters. But she said use like a cord. And I couldn't find any kind of cording there that wasn't hemp. And I didn't want to buy hemp. The beads that I used to string, I used this kind of string with, but the cording is like thicker. This is still a, I mean, this is a string. I don't know, it's what my mom told me to buy, and we would put beads together and make trivets, plastic trivets, and out of the, I'll show you the beads, hold on. So I did also buy a box of these beads. They're the little teenies. And I bought this copper wire because I don't think it rusts to fit my hat. So that will be a project I hopefully do today. So, you know, beads like these, just the plastic, you know, little plastic, and then kinds like these. You know, so I'm going to make the row counters out of those, out of these plastic beads. I'm going to practice making one for myself with this. I don't know if I'll do that today, tomorrow, Monday, at some point. So I think that everything that I got from Joann's. I spent like $23 and I only bought 2 skeins of yarn, so I was really disappointed at that. But I had a coupon for something 50% off, so I got the box of beads, which was the most expensive thing that I bought. I got 50% off. Let me get that out of the way. And so all in all, I wasn't thrilled with Joann's yesterday. Or was it the day before? Whatever day that was. I wasn't real thrilled with Joann's. But I am real thrilled with my purple and pink yarn. Because I'm going to make something for Avery out of those one day. And so then, being that I was upset with Joann's and I didn't get the yarn that I wanted, I came home and I went to Mary Maxim. Because they had, and it's still on sale, they have Comfort, Red Heart Comfort Chunky Yarn, which is probably going to be better for the blanket anyway. $3.99 instead of $10.99. And they have Clarinet, which is a deep red, maybe deeper than what I want, but I'll deal with it. And they have black and they have white. So I ordered the yarn to make my blanket, and I'm going to make it out of the chunky yarn. And I ordered yarn to make curtains for Christmas for my kitchen. And I was in a hurry and I submitted the thing and then realized that I did not, if you ordered $50 worth, you get a free $15 tote bag, which would cover the cost of the shipping. And I had every intention of doing that. And I placed my order and I forgot. I'm like, oh. So I called them today because they are there in Canada. You had to call a Canada number. And they were able to add to my order and put it over the $50, so I get the free tote bag. I mean, the shipping will be a little bit more than what I was paying. My total bill is up, like, I had originally spent $50 including the shipping, which was about almost $15. And you know, I hate paying shipping, so getting the free tote bag kind of leveled that out. But then I forgot to order enough for the free tote bag, so I'm like, oh, good Lord. But I am just big kudos to Mary Maxim because they added to my order, and I will get the free tote bag listed right there. So my order is now $72 instead of $50. But I did get more yarn. So I ordered the Sport Comfort because I don't have a lot of 3-weight yarn. And I ordered it in all of these real pretty colors. They did not have the lilac. They did not have the cream. And I did not get the cardinal red. But I got all the other pretty little colors. You'll see them when they come. Because I have that Summer Nights yarn that I'm still fighting with. I decided that the 2 littles are not going to get beach cover-ups because they have a bunch of them already. And I mentioned it to my son, who said, yeah, but it's yarn. And what happens if it gets wet? And I'm like, no, I'm like, never mind. They have a bunch already. But I'm going to make one for Maddie. And then I can use that sparkle yarn with this 3-weight yarn for other stuff. Because I have a lot of that bright stuff, and I think I'm going to put them together with that, I think. We'll see how it goes. So then the last acquisition that I have, so this is, Mary Maxim is yay for Mary Maxim. They totally made me happy again after being upset over yarn at Joann's. And big kudos to them. And I got my knit crate. Finally. I believe I know the color because I've seen other people's. I do not look, even though, you know what, every month I keep saying I'm not going to get it again. I'm not going to get it again. And then I say, you know what, I don't buy this kind of yarn on my own. They always give you such really awesome yarn. And it's I buy big box yarns and I buy them. This is like my one yarn splurge, is to get whatever whatever Knit Crate sends me. And it's yarn that I wouldn't buy on my own. And that's why I just keep getting it. I want to be really careful not to cut my yarn. There we go. Oh, I got a peek. I got the color I wanted. I thought I did, but I did peek into next month because every month I'm like, I'm not going to do it again. And they were saying something. And next month they're sending us, spoiler alert, I won't say in case people don't look that get it, but I'm not sure that I want that yarn. I'm not sure that I'm going to do with it what they want you to do with it. So, look at it. I got the purple. I thought I was getting the purple based on my choice of what I wanted, but and look, it's got that sparkle. Oh my goodness. Okay, if you don't have Knit Crate and you want to just get it for this month, because look at that. This, so totally worth it. So totally worth it. I don't know what that white fuzz thing is in there. Oh, it's just the tie. So beautiful. It is, I don't know how you say that. It's not knitology. It is, I don't know, yarn. Yarn. And the colorway is a lapis. 70% superwash merino, 20% nylon, 10% stellina. 300 yards, 274 meters, 100 grams. Machine wash, but lay flat to dry. And it is so incredibly soft and luscious. Luscious. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. So I think y'all know that we get some kind of soaking thing. I don't know why you need to soak that. That is beautiful. Oh, I got a purple soak. I don't know if that has a lacy material, girl. I don't know if they come in different colors because they're different scents. I don't have a sense of smell anyway, so it doesn't matter to me. And April 2020 luminous. So then I don't know what this is all about, but I think there's a discount on here for more soak if I want it or something. I've heard. So that's what's in my Knit Crate bag this month. And this is luscious. Totally, totally luscious. Ooh. What will be yarn worthy of this? This is my problem with my Knit Crate yarns. They're so nice. I just stack them up over here in my little Knit Crate cubicle, which is getting full now because I don't ever know what is yarn worthy enough to make these. To make with this pattern worthy enough to make out of this wonderful yarn. So they sit there and just look beautiful in my cubby, except for my citrus squeeze. I am making a shirt out of that. I did make a little shawl, but it's not done because I might need it for my shirt that I haven't started yet. I was going to start that for my car project, but I had to hang it up and I didn't have time. Or unhank it. I had to cake it. So I started the blanket instead. So this is what I got from Knit Crate. Now you guys, tomorrow, if you're still with me this far into this, thanks for watching all this time. Tomorrow is my 1-year podiversary. So there will be a giveaway tomorrow. With the corona going on, I'm not shipping. So the giveaway will be probably gift cards. But that's what I'm thinking. I hope everyone is all right with that. But I think it'll be worth it. So, tune in tomorrow, and I will see you then. Have a great yarny day. Stay safe. Bye.